Violins, take a look at measure 64 in Phantom of the Opera. I'm going to recommend that you use pinky finger for this A. In the next couple measures as well, because it keeps that tone quality similar with all of the notes then being on the D string. Let's play 64 through 66 together. 3 and 4 and pinky, pinky, pinky. Then I chose to shift to the D so I could vibrate, but you could play open D right there. Let's do it one more time at 64. 3 and 4 and. Then I would go back down for the next set of notes. Now let's check out our notes in measure 70. Play your open E string, pull first finger back to F natural, leave it there, play G natural, which feels like a whole step, but remember it divides our first and second finger tapes in half, and then reach third finger to normal. Now you are set up for the first 3 notes. I'll demonstrate. Okay, so we have a pulled back first finger, second finger in the middle of the tapes, third finger on tape. Let's play at 70 together. 3, 4, and. 1, 2, pull back first finger. Let's do that again. Set up the first finger pulled back, climb up to third finger. 3, 4, and. 1, 2, pull back, 4. Now let's start at measure 70 and play all the way to the end of that line. Set up your pulled back first finger, climb up to that third finger. 3, 4, and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, B flat still, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3. And then you might notice that the next note is shifted, first finger on the high D note. Okay, let's do that again at 70. Set up pulled back first finger, climb up to third finger, 3, 4, and. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and. Shift 1, 2, and fermata, which means you keep holding. Violins, look at the chart behind me on the board. We're going to be in third position with our first finger on that high D. So let's find that note. Second finger on E. Now, there's third finger as an F natural, which touches second finger, and third finger as an F sharp, which is a whole step away. Pinky is always going to be right on that short black tape right now. So let's climb up D, E, F natural, adjust to F sharp, and then G. One note at a time. Here's the D, E, F natural, F sharp, G. Let's do that again. And really try to think the letter names as you play so that when I say the letter names during the video or in class, it makes sense to you which note is which. Play the D, E, F natural, F sharp, and G. We're going to need these notes in what we are playing next in Phantom. Find measure 75 and look at the last two notes in the measure. It says slowly right above it. This is the F sharp. Hopefully you see the sharp symbol right next to the note. So it's the third finger that's a space away from second finger. And then we're going to play this whole area up in third position, up to the pinky and back to third finger. So climb up to that F sharp. And now let's try it. I will say 3 and then we'll start. Bow on string, 3 and. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again at the end of 75. 3 and. One, 2, 3, 4. Violins, I want you to put your first finger in third position on the D string and play that G note. Leave that finger down. Now move second finger over to the A string, and it is an E. And what I want to practice doing is slurring from that E to that G. And I want you to try to bring your bow closer to the D string to make that motion smoother. And the bow kind of moves in a curve when you slur, not a stop sign edge. Back and forth from E to G. Good. Now let's do first finger to first finger. So we slur. Some of you will be able to put your first finger on both strings. Some of you will have to pivot between just to make that happen. Smooth bow string crossings. Lean that bow towards the D string a little earlier to make it smoother. Now look at the notes in measure 78. Those two slurs that we just practiced, we use here. E to G, then D to G. So I have my first finger on both strings right away. Let's try this measure 78 together. 3, 4. One more time. 3, 4. The next note would be pinky. So if you have that short black tape, you know where to find it. It's on the D string. Then we climb up to pinky again. So now let's try playing 78 and 79. Set up first finger in third position on the D string and put second finger on A string. Here we are at 78 and 79. 3, 4. Here comes pinky. Pinky on A string. One more time. That can be tricky string crossings with the pinky. First finger on D string, second finger on A string. 3, 4. Pinky. Set up for it again. First finger on D, second finger on A. 3, 4. Now we're going to start the last two notes of 75 and play to the end of the line. So the first type of Fs we have are F sharp, and then it does change to F natural. So we do have to adjust our third finger. Climb up in third position to the F sharp. Here we are, end of 75, 2 and 3 and. One, 2, 3, 4, 78. Here comes Pinky. Natural. Pinky. Same thing one more time. Climb up to F sharp. Test it if you need. End of 75. 3 and. One, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to play from 70 all the way down to 82. So sometimes we have pulled back first fingers, sometimes we have to shift and adjust our third finger. Set up with that F natural, climb up to your third finger, and here we are at 70. 3, 4, and. 1, 2, pull back, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and. Shift to high D, switch bows, F sharp, 3, and. One, 2, 3, 78. Pinky. Pinky. Second finger coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to practice those sets of measures every day. And I don't know if you caught me, but I played a wrong bowing at the end of 74. I did 2 notes in the slur at the end instead of 4. So I ended up on the wrong bow at 75, and that's why I had to say switch bow. So if you did it right, you could ignore my switch bow. Thanks for working through the video. I hope it was a help.